Coach Chris Oliver joins me here now, just making sure everything's ready to go. Coach, Bob and I were talking about it. It's about as complete of a game as I think that you could absolutely hope for to open up this weird season.
Yeah, just to think it's been going on 15 months since we played, and we had 4 practices last spring, and then shut it down, and then didn't really see our guys in person all summer, come back in the fall and at least get them here. But now have a completely adjusted fall, go through all this to get the outcome today. I'm just so proud of our kids. I mean, I told them, I was like, goodness, guys, I mean, we all know we got stuff to fix, and that's not nitpicking. I mean, we got things to sharpen up for sure, but man, what an outcome. So proud of our guys and what they put into this, and not just this week and not just this semester since we've come back from Christmas break, but really the whole process.
Your defense recorded its program's 3rd ever shutout, and nothing bad against Cincinnati Christian, but they're not the caliber of a Pikeville. And so I mean, this one ain't, not that those two didn't count, those two that counted, but this one really means something when you shut out a team as good as a Pikeville team. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, Pikeville always has strong offenses, and really proud of the defensive players and coaches and the game plan that they put together, and just went out and the guys executed it. And we wanted to create negative plays. We wanted to get them behind the chains, and we did that an awful lot. We did a great job stopping the run. They came out and played a little bit different style than probably what we will have anticipated for their offense, but we adjusted well. We did a great job stopping the run. And then you go out and get them behind the chains, multiple sacks, and it was a great day.
I told Bob, I said, one of the things that you just feel like you're going to have a good outing from Cameron Dukes and Jalen Boyd, and you can go down through the line. But I was excited about the fact that there was so many new names, so many new players that we talked about, and that really stepped up in their first collegiate game, whether they be a true freshman or a redshirt freshman or whatever, and just the excitement around that.
Yeah, I mean, and even if we had gone through a normal fall, no COVID, any of that, we lost a really big senior class, so there were going to be a lot of new names and key players and all that stuff anyway. And then you add in COVID and stretching out the start of the season, and we have one young man who was getting married this month, and he was ready to graduate. You have so many little things like that that even added to the number of new faces and new names that you're calling today. And a lot of guys stepped up and had great first experience.
Let's talk about some of your returners that you expect. I just thought that the leadership, the veteranism of these guys like Cameron Dukes and Jalen Boyd, they really stepped to the forefront today. And again, not that today was really any different outside of just the temperature than a normal game, but just having that comfort of having those guys out there means so much.
Absolutely, and they stepped up and played a big role. And then you have guys that became the household names last year that were still young, Josh Lewis and Terrell Cole, and those guys come back and are doing great. And then you flip over to the other side of the ball, and you got LJ Bowman obviously had an outstanding year last year, and he's coming, he's back and playing at a high level. Then guys like Peyton Doles, for instance, he was a guy that was a role player a year ago. Now he's a starter as a true sophomore. Just comes in and does a great job. You can go up and down the roster and do that, but anytime you can hang your hat on the TJ James and the Rob Carters and the D'Angelo Barrios and Cameron Dukes and those guys that have been around and have that experience and have played in a lot of big level football games, that's certainly a great thing for us as coaches.
How was it on the field today?
I thought our guys did a great job adjusting to the environment. The environment was weird. We talked about that in our team meeting last night. We talked about it in the pregame with the group. You take out the normal fans. We're used to playing in front of a few thousand people, and all of a sudden it's a few hundred. And for today, for the reasons we talked about in the pregame show, band and cheerleading and those things. So you have to create your own energy and create your own enthusiasm. And I thought our guys did a great job of that. And then the neat thing is you go into the fourth quarter, okay, we're pulling away, It's cold out there, and we're ready to go. But all of a sudden you got a shutout now, and I thought the offense was behind the defense. I thought everybody was cheering on the 11 guys on the field. So I thought we did a great job of creating our own energy and enthusiasm. Now the game atmosphere, as far as the weather, I mean, it was cold. I think we had a great plan for handling the sideline and doing those things. I thought our kids handled it well, and ultimately you can put out a plan, and it's up to the kids to go out and execute it, and I thought they did a great job.
This February football thing's pretty good.
Well, we're 1-0 in program history in the month of February, so that's a stat we like. But we know we've got to come back and learn from this video and go back to our process, and we're going to have a big challenge next week for sure. We know that, so we're going to enjoy this tonight, and we got to continue to get better.
Coach, thanks so much.
Thanks, Chris.
That's LWC head football coach Chris Oliver. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Blue Air Football on the Lindsey Wilson